Kevin Costner, an actor and director, presented his self-financed passion project at the Cannes Film Festival 1 month before the first part of his multi-chapter Western Horizon, An American Saga, opens in theaters. During an interview at the Carlton Hotel, Costner grinned and added, "Two of my boys are out fishing right now." And the trio of girls managed to board a boat. Dad is therefore in here promoting his film. Actually, there are 2 in the film, or, if Costner has his way, 4. Warner Brothers will premiere Horizon Chapter 1, a 3-hour film in theaters on June 28th. August 16th is followed by Chapter 2. Parts 3 and 4 had scripts ready by Costner. Costner, 69, is directing for the first time since 1990's Dances with Wolves, 1997's The Postman, and 2003's Open Range. However, when he has, Costner has typically done so with an objective enthusiasm for character development and storytelling. The broad epic Horizon, starring Sienna Miller, Abbey Lee, Sam Worthington, and Costner, showcases that. In addition, it's Costner's largest wager to date. He mortgaged his beachside Santa Barbara, California, estate to generate the funds for the production, which is estimated to cost over $100 million. He has spent more than 30 years attempting to create Horizon. I give God praise for Cannes. With my film releasing on Sunday, I am essentially an independent filmmaker, and I am here by myself, stated Costner. This is an exciting time for me since it's assisting me in spreading the word about a movie. I don't have an endless supply of money to promote this film, but here I have a platform and my time. Notes have been condensed for clarity. AP, how much sense did you have when you chose to invest in Horizon? For you, what made it worthwhile? Costner, you may attempt to accumulate more and more stuff for the rest of your life, and I haven't been all that good at it. Like everyone else, I want it to be very large. However, this should not come at the cost of me not doing what I truly enjoy. I have business in mind if no one will assist me in completing it, even though I firmly think it has entertainment value. However, I don't allow it to overshadow the core of my message and its entertainment value. I make no effort at all to let my fear of that to govern my gut feelings. That is not how I want to live. What a expletive I would be if I watched a movie about myself and thought, "Ooh, don't risk your money and make something like that." AP. Was the choice you made simple? Did you not take a look around your Santa Barbara estate by the sea and consider whether to mortgage it? Costner. I had to make that choice, even if it wasn't an easy one. It makes me wonder why I have to do this. I believe my work is entertaining a broad audience. I'm not sure how you felt about the film, but I thought it was really mainstream. I don't consider myself to be an avant-garde person. Still, I feel like something is a little odd with me. The woman's yearning to be clean was so strong that I would watch her bathe in a wagon track scene in the movie. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a woman? But then you realize, dude, that's against the rules. The next moment. You might endanger your own life. As a result, the scene gained significance to elevate the subsequent scene. That kind of scene is equally significant to me as a gunfight. Additionally, if a popular film decides against including a scene of that nature, AP, was there a chance this was a series? Costner, I suppose. Yes, it will be. You know what I mean? They're going to smash this into 100 pieces. Following 4 of these, they will have 13 and 14 hours of film, which they will then convert into 25 hours of television. After that, they will do whatever they choose. They will continue to exist in this form, but that is simply how we live. Making ensuring that transpired was crucial for me, and I was the one who covered the expense. AP. The second movie will launch 2 months after the first, making for an ambitious release schedule. What about that appeals to you? Costner. The studio desired to give it a shot. I was aware that this will be released around every 4 to 5 months. That might have been simpler. However, they believe that this is something that will stick in people's memories since the prior one, and this one are related. I included a montage of what's to come in each of them. AP, you have directed Open Range and starred in Wyatt Earp and Yellowstone since directing Dances with Wolves. Why do you find yourself drawn back to the West? Costner. I enjoy it when men behave in a rational manner. Men are the target audience for the movies I make. I simply make sure that there are strong female characters because I find it to be really significant. Our film is essentially centered around women. I dislike it when boys act foolishly. I admire the young child who, in escaping an attack, seizes both horses and therefore ends his own life. I enjoy witnessing sincere behavior from folks in dire circumstances. The bravery of a young child telling his father, "I'll stay with you," is incredibly moving. It was really difficult to witness because that's my kid Hayes Costner. AP, what Native American viewpoint did you wish to take into account when you dramatized the settlers' journey west? Costner, uncertainty regarding it. "The wagons won't come anymore if we salt the earth with enough of their dead," the colonel declares. "You are unable to go when you are that far out." On the East Coast, people said goodbye and never returned. The Native Americans were so perplexed since they were unable to understand that. Generally, you won't be bothered by them if you murder enough people. However, these Americans were receiving flyers that said, "You could own this land." Salespeople who aren't truly sure what they're selling exist in every century and decade. That is just America. It's basically this enormous, hopeful experiment. AP. But I understand that different people have various meanings for America. The movie also features Chinese immigrants. Costner, they were simply discarded when they were no longer needed, and they arrived in large numbers in order to establish a feeling of community. They got together and worked incredibly hard. They will remain the wealthiest residents of that community until racism reaches a breaking point, at which point they will also vanish. You observe. In the real world, that is what would occur. AP. I'm trying to say that this is a tragic situation. Do you consider your movie and westward expansion to be tragedies? Costner. Tragedy is an inevitable part of it. There are also differences. You witness a tribe split in two. A father breaks away from his son. AP. Have you begun filming the third installment yet? Costner. After 3 days of filming, I still need to raise funds to complete this. I need to find out how else I can contribute to this. However, I won't wait to find out how others feel. I am aware of this, and I believe that if viewers enjoy the film, they will likely want to see the next one. All I can believe is that I think I'm not made for waiting, even though it would be sensible to do so. AP. Time and scheduling seem to be a factor in some of the problems on Yellowstone. At this moment, how do you feel about your future with that series? Costner. Yellowstone had a significant impact on my life. I was enamored with that universe and the things we accomplished in its 5 seasons. Though I only intended to do 1, I ended up doing 5. I was prepared to complete 3 more, numbers 5, 6, and 7, but it was not to be. There were certain things going on, but it never materialized. I'm thus open to the notion of returning. However, it is predicated on the scripts, which form the basis of the first 3 or 4.